So here it is, sir. I'm rolling my sleeves up because this is a rolling sleeves up kind of discussion. So let's discuss it now. Because we've all been following social media, and this Hardik move to Mumbai has, I feel, it's kind of sent tremors through their fan
It's polarized.
Base, hasn't it?
It's totally polarized.
It's sent tremors. I didn't expect it to be. People have off the reservation.
First time I've seen him start to say a word, stop, start to say another stop, third stop, fourth stop, and he just used a easy escape word.
I did, but I'm just saying, Mumbai fans have just fallen off the rails.
Yes.
Right? Because there's half of them, you're right, polarized is the correct word. There's half of them super happy Hardik is back, and half of them saying, what's going on? What happens to our boys?
So it's heart versus head.
Okay.
So head says, Rohit Sharma is not going to play another 3 years. There's a mega auction coming next year.
Okay.
Rohit Sharma is not going to play for another 3 years. Let's be honest, forget about his team. He's not had a great, personally batting wise, he has not had a great season for the last 4-5 years. He's not done justice to the kind of talent Rohit Sharma is. So they're saying that's Rohit Sharma. So in the future, I'll need to get someone. So I go and speak with the Hardik Pandya. If I'm Hardik Pandya, and I'm very justified in turning around and say, look, I am the captain of a championship franchise myself. I've captained one championship franchise. I have the best captaincy record in the IPL, bar none. Even MS Dhoni and Rohit Sharma in 2 years have not got one win and one runners up. That too by a last ball, literally by a last ball finish. So if you want me there, ergo I need to be captain.
Fair.
So that's fair.
Okay. Yeah.
So they had to make a call. Now that's the point of it. So they've made that call. I think it would have been better had Rohit Sharma gone somewhere else to play. It didn't turn out that way.
I think if you look at when the call originated, the call I suspect, I don't know for sure, I suspect originated before the World Cup. Now, before the World Cup, you didn't know that Rohit Sharma is going to galvanize a side into playing the most thrilling one-day cricket I have ever seen India play. Forget what happened on the 19th of November. They played the most thrilling cricket, and Rohit Sharma just rose and rose and rose and rose as a leader. Now suddenly, Rohit Sharma is, except for one specific group on social media, is this wow guy whom everybody loves.
Yeah.
So now you've taken away someone you love. Rohit Sharma in CSK would have been captain for as long as he wanted. But he talked about head and heart.
Yeah.
You're looking at succession planning that corporates do. So after Tendulkar, who was captain of Mumbai Indians? Harbhajan Singh.
Yeah.
Who was made captain? Interim Ricky Ponting, who was captain in waiting? Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma captain for 10 years. Now there's another succession planning going on. I need captain for another 5 or 6 years, assuming his body holds.
Yeah.
Maybe Hardik Pandya can be that captain for the next 5-6 years. The issue is not only Rohit Sharma. The issue is there are two other outstanding players who wanted to be captain.
See, that's the confusion for me when I'm seeing it from the outside, right? There's a few things that are a bit of a confusion. One is, of course, is there some discontent in the team? Forget, everyone on social media, everyone in the media is focusing on, is Rohit, Hardik. You forget there's a Surya Kumar Yadav who's been leading India successfully in T20s. There's a Jasprit Bumrah who has led India in test matches, right? There are those two who may have been not aware that, somebody will come from the outside. By outside, he's captaining some other team. You think that's done for 3 years. He's going to be there. These two could be a little disgruntled. Also think about it. When there is a coalition, right? And you get another party in, that leader has to say, I will get all my MLAs with me. Now, Rohit is like that, and there is no secret, and we have all seen it play out. Rohit has the die-hard loyalty of all the youngsters. And it is a position of respect that he commands, he doesn't demand, right? We've seen
no respect is ever demanded. If you demand respect, you never get it.
Correct, right? So there are enough players, enough people in the world we see who demand it and say, I want it. But he commands, the way he does it, the hand that he puts on the shoulder of young players and the way he takes care of them, you can tell. So he has to get not just himself, but those players also have to see their leader doing what Hardik is saying that Rohit's, forget head, forget heart, Rohit's hand is on my shoulder is what Hardik said. And that is going to be so important. So I think that if it plays out will be great. I think what has happened, you were talking about corporates, I think what has happened is there have been captaincies that have gone before from legend players, right? They've, Sachin passed on MS Dhoni, captaincy to Jadeja. Virat Kohli left his captaincy. At all those times, knowing how invested the fans are, the communication to the fans was very well orchestrated, right? This time, it just seemed like a bolt from the blue. I just hope they had better communication inside than what has been portrayed outside.
That's a simple thing. There are two parts to it. You're right. But communication to the world always helps if both parties, reluctantly or non-reluctantly, are finally at peace with the decision. So if I'm at peace with the decision, so if I've come and told you that, okay, you're not going to be captain next year and we are looking to move on, and you're okay with it, then here's my new captain. The two of you, I can get together and say, this is the baton has been passed from you to you and this is how it is. If I do not want to be, if I'm saying, no, boss, I don't really not want to be captain, I think I deserve to remain as captain, then how can you communicate it?
Fair enough. By the way, I just want to tell all of you, we're just speculating here.
Yeah, we have
before you start coming at us,
yeah,
there's no inside
I
information.
actually think if I was Hardik Pandya, I thought of it. I said, if I was Hardik Pandya, what would I do? The first person I would get in touch with is Rohit Sharma, and I would say, Sarji, you're tired. You've had a long run as captain, a draining series, a World Cup that left you devastated at the end. You're taking the team of which I hope I will be a member to the World Cup, T20 World Cup. Aap na chill kariye.
Yeah.
You just go and bat and win us 6-7 games with your bat. Sarji, don't worry about kaun kidhar khel raha hai kya. Just chill at bat. Do you want to be impact sub? I don't mind. But you are there and I am here. Whether you feel that way or not, that is what I would say. And my second and third call would be to Sky and to Bumrah and saying, sir, you're champion. And I would almost be servant leader with those three people.
Yeah.
And I'd say, I'll look after everybody else. Aapko kya bolu main?
Yeah.
So it depends on Hardik Pandya's humility.
Yeah.
That will depend on how the season goes. But also don't forget, he's already done it. So let's not just write off Hardik Pandya. The captain has delivered incredibly.
Absolutely.
And if you look at the team
record
that he's got, this, to my mind, is the best Mumbai Indians team in the last 3 years. If everybody is available. They had a fabulous auction, which is not something you always say about Mumbai Indians. I have not always said. And I think this is a team with all the force, as I said in my preview, all the forces flowing together.
Yeah.
Has it in it to go and win it this year.
No, I think it's a superb team. I mean, this batting lineup, the Indian batting lineup is out of this world. But even getting somebody like a Cricbuzz, just the kind of bowler that you can get on a pitch like this, I think this is a superb side. It is absolutely a fantastic side. My only question to this is, you're talking about this whole transition of, what they could have done. I mean, in that sense, Mumbai could have waited for a year and this transition could have happened naturally.
You don't know if it could have happened because then you won't know whether you'll get Hardik Pandya again. Whatever. I don't think we should speculate on what they are doing.
Like we're saying, the verdict is there is definitely no question mark about Hardik's credibility as a leader. But a lot of it depends on the fact that a status quo has been upset. Now, with star players over there, are they all aligned for the common cause? Is there absolute harmony in that dressing room? I think that's what we like to say. That there's nobody who's disgruntled, and they're all star performers.
Purely as a team, fantastic team.
Yeah.
You can play Romario Shepherd, you can play Mohammad Nabi. You got 5 Indian players.
It's a
team David at 6. Top 5 Indian players. You can do what you want with the bowlers that follow. Only thing is, key players are injured a little bit. I saw. Nuwan Tushara bowl a spell. If they can get that out of him, he could well be the bowler out of all the 4 overseas
they've done a bowling
bowlers.
coach swap. Malinga
has come back. So I just think if they have their forces going in one direction, they're one of my favorites.
Okay, so yep, that's it. That's the only thing we're hoping, that that communication inside is clear and everybody is cool with it. I think the team is really good, and the reason why I've given it, I'll tell you why I've given it fingers crossed, is because I feel a lot of it is dependent on that harmony being in there, right? Because a watershed moment has happened, right? So if the harmony is there, I think they're a shoo-in for the playoffs. If that harmony, it just depends on that. That's why I've given them. And you?
Fair point. I'm a thumbs up. It's a very strong team, and I think they're professional enough to see beyond.
And plus, I think Hardik Pandya surprised us enormously with Gujarat Titans. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt in leading the side.
Amazing.